This woman, her name is Portia Rowland, and she has just been shot on her driveway while warming her car. Portia was a mechanic for Metropolitan Sewer District who loved working with her hands and a pillar of the community who never met a stranger. Portia lived a great life and was lucky enough to meet and fall in love with her live-in girlfriend Sarah Shafer. Before her demise, she was preparing to get engaged to her girlfriend, but what she didn't know was her love for Sarah would result in her demise. Let's start from the beginning. Before meeting Portia, Sarah had been married to Sammy for 10 years, but they had been together for even more years. The couple were blessed with 3 children aged 14, 12 and 7. But after a few years of marriage, Sammy became abusive and would put his wife through hell every day. Hoping that he would change, Sarah stayed with him for more years, but he became even more abusive, especially when drunk. Sarah couldn't take it anymore, therefore she moved out and filed for divorce. This left Sammy devastated, especially the thought of being away from his children. Sammy was pissed off and against it, so he tried to delay the process with the hope that they would rekindle their love. On the other hand, Sarah met Portia, and she fell in love with her. Portia used to say that Sarah's smile always lit up the room. The two lovers started dating, and within no time they moved in together. However, Sammy was against it. He even sent texts and warning to Portia, telling her to leave his wife alone. Initially, they were just threats, but everything changed when he noticed that they had moved in and were in love. The fact that Portia was planning on getting engaged to Sarah may have worsened the situation. It may have angered him and made him start plotting her demise. But Sammy has never murdered anyone, so he came up with a diabolical plan to end Portia's life and contacted Shaw, who said he knew someone who can do it, but at a price. The two agreed on $10,000, which he would share with the killer. Now, the killer in question is Gary D. Johnson. Shaw's cousin had prior murder history. Additionally, he has a conviction for aggravated criminal sexual abuse causing bodily harm, for which he is registered as a sexual predator in Illinois. Shaw drove the getaway car and they waited for Portia outside her home. That morning, Portia came out to warm up her car as usual, and that's when Johnson pulled the trigger and ended her life. After killing her, Johnson fled the scene and the two changed their clothes before going to a casino. According to court documents, Shafer paid a total of $10,000 to 2 individuals, $6,500 to Gary D. Johnson, who allegedly carried out the shooting, and $3,500 to Marty D. Shaw, who served as the driver. Johnson reportedly confessed to being hired for the shooting. Prosecutors have presented evidence suggesting that Shafer had a personal grievance against Rowland, who was in a relationship with his estranged wife, Sarah Shafer. This alleged motive, combined with financial transactions and confessions from the co-accused, forms the basis of the charges against Shafer. All 3 individuals, Shafer, Johnson, and Shaw, have been charged with first-degree murder and remain in custody awaiting trial. We'll keep you updated on the progress of their case.